Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today's Wednesday, and we have a little bit of sales to go over. I ran out to one thrift store, and yeah, that's how I see my thumbnail. I filled my trunk with this item at a store, and yeah, now I'm back ready to ship and talk to you guys. So let's get going. All right, now yesterday I talked about the eBay roller coaster where it's highs and lows constantly. There's just no consistent with Amazon or with eBay, and this is what's going on today. So yesterday I had a huge day in sales, did like 400 some dollars. Today I barely did over $100 on eBay. So yeah, that's just the way things go. And again, it all evens out at the end of the month. You know, as long as I hit my monthly goal number, then I'm fine with it. If things start dipping below that, well, then I got to start doing something a little bit different. But as it is right now, things are still going good overall, and I do have some sales. I also sold one item on Amazon, so we'll go over that first. It's this game here. It's Scruples. It's this vintage A Question of Scruples board game. This is from 1984, still new and factory sealed. Yeah, I think I've actually had another one of these new and factory sealed a couple years ago too. Again, I always find it very strange when you find new board games out there from the 80s. We're talking almost 40 years old for this game, and it's still new and sealed. And I found it for just a couple dollars at a thrift store. Put out on Amazon because there were actually no new games of this out on Amazon. A lot of used and collectible ones listed, but nothing new. So yeah, I ended up getting $39.99 plus shipping for this. Now I didn't cross-list it out onto eBay because on eBay, even for new ones, people were only asking like $15. I don't get it. You can sell these on Amazon and obviously get $40 because it was only listed for a couple days. Now for eBay, I had 4 actual sales, but I received payment for 5 things. Now I'll talk about the extra item at the end here, but let's go over what I sold. First, I sold a couple more packs of these Tux medicated pads. Sold the first order last week, selling another order this week. I don't know why they're starting to sell. They've been in my store for 6 months or more with no sales. All of a sudden they're selling. Either way, I don't know why, but I'm happy about it. Not big money item. I only paid like $1 something for each of these, and it sold for, I think it's $12.99 plus shipping. Got a couple board games. First up is this Catan. Is it Catan or Catan? I pronounced it both ways. I don't know exactly which one's right. This is a family edition, and it's actually new and sealed inside. So there's not a whole lot inside this box. I think they just make it this size because this is the same size as the other games that they make. So yeah, this box is fairly light, but it's still going to have to go priority. It still is over £1. Picked it up for just a few dollars at a thrift store, and it went for $19.99 plus shipping. This next one, it's another board game, but this one's Monopoly. We got Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Monopoly, and I found out they actually make 2 versions of this game. So you got this one, which is sort of like the thicker box version, and then they make the long box, traditional, like Monopoly-sized box game. This one's a little harder to find. Doesn't really affect the value a whole lot, but it seemed like this one was just a little bit tougher to find. This box version was not available for sale on Amazon. It was only the other box. So I just listed it on eBay, which obviously it worked out because I did get a sale. And it ended up going for $29.99 plus another $9.99 for shipping. All right, now this last one, this is 3 books. These are actually pretty heavy. These are Star Wars Essential Guides. I guess they made a bunch of different guides for Star Wars because these are 3 of them. This was the most expensive one here on the front. Star Wars Essential Guide to Warfare. We also have the guide to Droids. And the last one is Alien Species. I bought all these at the same thrift store on the same day for $1.50 a piece. So I got $4.50 into these. I looked them up on Amazon. The last 2 that I showed you are selling very cheaply. You can get them for like $5 and $6 shipped. This one, actually this one here, the Warfare one, was a little more expensive. It was about $11 plus shipping. Rather than sell them individually, I just bundle them all together. 3 books, $19.99 plus shipping. All right, now the last item that I want to talk about is this one up here. It was a bunch of racing sets that I made a deal with a guy up in Canada. He had bought some from me when I first got these sets. A little bit later on, he wanted to buy the rest of what I had. So we made a deal, and what I did is I had to ship them into 2 separate packages because if I put them all together, they weighed over 4 pounds. And once you hit that threshold, prices to Canada go crazy. So I shipped them in 2 separate lots. I think one had like 10 sets and the other one had the rest, whatever the total quantities were. So what happened is after a couple weeks, he had gotten 1 box, which was the one that had the smaller number or the less number of sets in there. The other box hadn't arrived. A couple weeks go by, another week goes by, it still hasn't got there. He contacts me, lets me know. Said, fine, hey, I know things are running slow right now. We got this whole thing going on, and international deliveries are not quick these days. So we gave it like another 2 or 3 weeks. It still didn't arrive. I said, okay, fine. At this point, let me go ahead and give you a refund, which ended up being $78 of his total purchase. I think he paid me $120 total. I refunded him $78 and said, hey, I'd appreciate it on your honesty. If these do end up arriving, please contact me and then we'll make arrangements for you to repay me for the sets. I really didn't expect to ever hear from him again, whether he got the sets or not. I just didn't really expect to hear from him. Really expecting that the sets were never going to get there. But lo and behold, yesterday I get a message from him, hey, the sets finally did arrive. How do I repay you? So look, it just goes to show, treat people properly, they'll do the same back, and I actually made him a better deal. So I refunded him $78 originally. There was no real way for me to go in and just get my information to him through eBay messaging. Again, I don't want to try to send out secret coded messages through their messaging system to get him my email address so he could PayPal me. So I just made another listing and made it for $60. So I made it for a little bit less, gave him a bit of a discount. I called it an honesty discount with him, and he paid me that money. So obviously I had to pay some additional fees and stuff like that. But at least I got some money that I really wasn't expecting to ever get back. So in the end, I sold 4 items for just over $100, but I collected about $170 total yesterday. Now, with school being back in, my number of days and number of hours that I have available to go out thrifting is much less these days because my daughter is home doing the online schooling right now, so I need to be here in case she has questions or needs help. And, just not really comfortable leaving her here for long periods of time by herself. So I only have a couple days a week where I get to go out and do some regular thrifting. But what I did today is I needed to run over to the store real quick, and I hit one thrift store, and that's what my thumbnail was about. So let's go check out what I purchased. All right, so we're going to march out and get out to the car and go check out what's in there. Garage hasn't been opened yet. Get that going. It is another hot day here in Arizona. Just going into this garage, you start sweating just a couple seconds after being in here. Say hi to all the neighbors. All right, now I obviously didn't fill the back of this car, but I did put a lot of these back here. Only thing that I purchased at that store, we got 16 of these Aladdin and Abu with Magic Carpet Dorbs rides. You can see they were $5.49, and then I used my 20% off coupon. So that got me about $1 something off each one of them. So I paid about $4.50 a piece for these. I'll throw up a couple comps on the screen. I looked up on Amazon, and I think the price was like $32. And on eBay, they were less. They're going for about 20-ish shipped. So I'll put some of these in my antique booth. I'll put some of them on Amazon, and yeah, we'll get selling these. They're all the same. Someone must have brought a whole case of these things in and dropped them off. So happy to pick them up. There was 16 of them, and yeah, good sales. All right, I just decided as I'm getting ready to go run over to the post office, I'm going to do a giveaway on one of those, but we're going to have some conditions on these. So yeah, winner will get one of these. We'll do a drawing on random comment picker. And a couple conditions. First off, I need 50 thumbs up. So everybody hit that thumbs up right now. We need 50 thumbs up. And we're going to go for views today. I don't get a ton of views on my videos, you all know. So we need at least 125 views on this video. You know, they've been getting 100 to 150, somewhere in that range most of the time. So I'm asking for 125 plus 50 thumbs up, and I will send one of these to you for free to the winner of the drawing. So I'll do that on Friday. I'll pick a winner. That'll give people a couple days to check this out, get their comment in there, and all that stuff. So I also put down in the comments that you want to be entered for the drawing. You could put Aladdin, you could put Abu, you can be Dorbs, you can say Mike, you're awesome. Whatever you want to say down in the comments, that will get you entered into the drawing. So, all right, thanks everybody. All right, that's everything I got for today. So yeah, that's it. Please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and all that good stuff. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me something. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.